Finally made it on. Finally made it on. This damn phone. Sometimes these things give you heck. I would say the other word when you burn in fire. Hell, when you're trying to upload. But the North Father is here. Live at the spot. The North Father is here. Welcome in, welcome in. We in the building. I see Dot is in the building with me. That's what I'm talking about. What up, Dot? We're gonna break it in. Whoever don't catch it now, kindly catch the replay. I'm gonna tell y'all something before I go on with my program, right? These YouTube streets can be hell. These YouTube streets can also be what you make it. Sometimes people operate better when they're on the defensive. When they're on the offensive, sometimes you can be looked at different. Gotta be careful. It's my word of advice. On with the show. Faith Evans, Biggie, Tupac. One of the deadliest love triangles I ever witnessed, whether it was in real life, on TV, on YouTube, wherever the heck it was at. Biggie, Faith, and Tupac is one of the deadliest triangles I ever witnessed in my entire life. Sometimes you just don't know how deadly it can be. Everybody hit that darn like button on the way in. I surely appreciate it. Biggie met Faith, and 8 days later, he married her. I mean, sometimes it just be like that. You feel, some people feel sometimes they can know each other more in 8 days, and some people can know each other in a whole lifetime. Even though many, and I mean many, will disagree upon that, it all boils down to how the two people that's involved in the situation truly feel about it. You know, whether it's 8 days or 8 years, they say it's too early. 8 days can be too early because people might have dark secrets, whatever. You can find out about a person in 8 days. You can find out about a person in 8 years. Sometimes it hurt more when you find out in 8 years because so much time has been put in. But they married each other. But I truly feel, and this is no disrespect to Faith, because Faith is a lovely woman. She's lovely. She's a lovely person. Biggie and Lil Kim, to me, was more hubby and wifey than Faith and Biggie was wife and husband. Should Biggie have married Lil Kim? Was they the marriage type or was they just sex? Sometimes it be that way too. Marriage and sex is two different things. Some people can have sex for 8 days and be like, listen, let's get married. I think Biggie was into them light-skinned women because after Lil Kim and Faith, he got with Charlie Baltimore, who I believe is white or white skin, light skin. One of the biggest mistakes I ever seen Lil Kim make was when she made herself light skin. Now, I'm not one to judge, because to me, Lil Kim is lovely whether she's dark skin or light skin, whatever she prefers, because it's her life, it's her body, it's her choice. See, what us men have to realize is it's the woman's choice. But Lil Kim, to me, is one of the most exceptional, loveliest, greatest young entertainment female who ever walked the earth. To me, Lil Kim is the best rapper, the best female rapper ever. I know there's Nicki Minaj, there's this one, there's that one. Lil Kim to me is the best that ever walked this earth. Now, Faith wasn't a rapper; she was an R&B singer. So I don't want to slight Faith in this, but Lil Kim was just a different animal. She brought your attention to what she was saying immediately. Lil Kim had that knack. When she started rapping, immediately you knew what the hell she was saying. You knew it was her. Lil Kim, Lil Kim rap brought me to my knees. I'm gonna be honest. Every time I heard Lil Kim rap, it's like I froze and absorbed every word she was rapping into my mind, body, and soul. I was in love with Lil Kim, and it still is. Biggie married Faith, but he was still with Lil Kim. All right. Faith was mad at that. Now comes Tupac. Now everybody knows Biggie, even people that don't follow rap that much. Everybody knows Biggie and Tupac had one of the most hated beefs ever in mankind. It was downplayed, but it was very much known. Them two, who was once best friends, more like brothers, it became a hate in between them two. Now, this is where Faith carved her history. If Faith didn't marry Biggie, would she have been as well known as she is now? Maybe, maybe not. But by Faith thrusting herself in the middle of Biggie and Tupac, will her name live on forever just because of that? I would say yes. When Faith thrust herself in the middle, when she went to LA, see, woman, like I said, God, thank you for coming in. You know what I'm saying? It's always special when you hit that panel and let me know you in the house. Always. When Faith went to California and hooked up with Tupac, women play dumb. Oh, I ain't know y'all two had beef. That's your husband. How you ain't know y'all had beef? They had beef. The Quad Studio shooting was well before you went to Cali. How did you not know them two had beef like that? But women can play stupid, duh. And when they play stupid like that, you know they lying. Now I'm not accusing Faith of lying. I'm not accusing Faith of anything. Let's let that be known. Like I said, I got a lot of respect for her son. She did give Big a son. She gave him little Big. She gave him that son. Okay, she did that. I respect her for that. She gave Big his only son before Big left this earth. Big have two kids, a son and a daughter. But that son and that daughter, but that son, Faith gave him that. Faith went to Cali, hung out with Tupac, got in the car with him, went here, there. They went to the studio. Tupac offered her $25,000. Now, my enemy, the wife crossed the line by hanging out with the enemy and then claiming she didn't know they was enemies. But see, that's how a woman hurt men. Men allegedly be cheating. Men go with this woman, that woman. Oh, no, I ain't cheating, baby. Women know you cheating most of the time. They know. They can accuse you, but when they know, they know. These women hurt you by going with your best friend or your worst enemy? Give me a second. We're gonna get to this. We're gonna get to this. We're gonna get to this. Give me 1 second. I'm back. Sorry for the delay. But like I was saying, you know, a woman know how to hit a man's heart. And how they hit his heart? By going for his best friend or his worst enemy. You know? But that's becoming all too common now. It's something that I myself, looking back on all this, I expect that from them now. It wouldn't even hurt me if that was to happen. Because I expect it. I expect it. But what hurts a woman is when a man finds an even better woman than her. Sometimes you gotta go that route. Sometimes you gotta go that route. That's just the way it is. Sometimes you gotta go that route. Find an even better woman. That's when y'all at each other's necks. Women is sneaky in their own right, men is sneaky in their own right. Had Biggie stayed with Lil Kim, would things have been better? Well, it was a they were saying that Lil Kim was going with some of Biggie friends too. Biggie allegedly was a known person that would go with many women, and these women was upset. And women gonna get back at you the best way they know how. But if I'm a man in on Biggie status, I wouldn't have gave a darn. You, hey, you can go with him. You want to go with my best friend? You go with him right now. You can go whoever. I got the money. I got the status. I can have a lot of women that I want and who want me. I won't be sitting there stressing, oh, you did this, you did that. But we get caught up in that because we want the woman to go with how we want them to go. Woman is their own person. They do what they feel they have to do. That's the way it is. That's the way it is. You had sex with him? You had sex with him? No, I ain't never had sex with him. I feel if a man got to question a woman over and over, did she go with that guy? Most likely, she probably went with that guy. Sorry to break your heart. A woman's heart is as deep as the ocean. Remember that. Remember that saying. A woman's heart is as deep as the ocean. You could drown in that love, worrying about did she sleep with somebody else? Did she sleep with him? Did she listen? And women look at you like you stupid, like you not Stressing that? Hell no. A woman gonna do what she gonna do. It's not that you don't care. You on point. You do your own thing too. Get money. That's what men do. Get money. Did Faith know Biggie was gonna lose his life in Cali? I felt a few people knew Biggie was gonna lose his life in Cali. Whether it was the staff, his crew, people in Cali, I think people close to him knew he was going to lose his life in Cali. Come on, why else was he brought out there? If P. Diddy didn't know, allegedly, that he was going to lose his life in Cali, people that hung under Big, it's an old saying, play your friends close, play your enemies closer. A lot of people was waiting to benefit from Biggie losing his life. And check it out. These same people Biggie helped put on or become better. Jay-Z, who I know from Alexander Hamilton High School. I went to that school. I don't think he went to that school, but he used to be up there. Or if he went there, he went there briefly. They used to call him Jazzy back then. Biggie, Busta Rhymes, and all them, they wound up going downtown to George Westinghouse. Biggie, Busta Rhymes, Jay-Z, and there was another one. E. Moneybags. Known Queens guy, known Queens shooter who was well involved in that Queens gun battle with Supreme McGriff, and he lost his life, and Supreme wound up going to jail for that and a few other stuff. But before Alexander Hamilton closed, I used to see Jazzy up at they used to call it the Ham. I used to see him up there a lot, quite a few times. I thought he went there, to be honest with you, right quick. Whether he went there or he didn't go there, I used to see him up there. And I was about 14, 15 then. Nigga was dressed nice every day, dressed dead. You could tell he had money in his pockets. I didn't know him, but yeah, I seen him up there. Yeah, I seen him up there. But a lot of people would have benefited from Biggie losing his life, like Jay-Z is one, Mace, and allegedly, the first two names is the same thing, allegedly, but the third that I'm gonna get ready to mention is Junior Mafia, his own crew. They stood to benefit from Biggie losing his life as well, because they could carry on his name and make millions of dollars for themselves instead of Biggie making the money and paying them what he want to pay them. The money goes in their pocket. Now I'm not blaming the whole crew. They was a strong crew. They had some shooters in that crew. And I'm not saying the whole crew was going to benefit from Biggie losing his life, or the whole crew was looking to benefit from it, because that's not true. But maybe there was one, perhaps two people in that group that probably was pulled on the side. Look, man, if anything happens to him out here, y'all stand to benefit from it. If anything happens to him, I'm going to depend on y'all to carry on his name. So if anybody was told that, like if I'm the one being told that, first thing I'm thinking in my head is, why would you tell me that? Why would you tell me that? But if I go back and tell Big, Big, they talking about if anything happened to you, we in charge. Now Big go back, people, why you told him that? So once the word get back that you was told that, and once you tell the person that told you that, Your behind is in danger as much as anybody else who behind is in danger. So when Big passed away, allegedly, Junior Mafia stood to stand tall from that. They stood to benefit from that. That's when I started going close. I used to work like a couple of blocks away from over there for this moving company. It was on Atlantic Avenue. Brothers Moving and Storage. And a couple of people from over there by St. James working here too. So when Big passed away, people from his crew was waiting to get put on and get paid. But it wasn't nothing shaking. They haven't heard from the higher ups, like Puffy, that'll tell them, okay, it's your time now. So they started talking, allegedly. A few of them started talking, and what they were saying was they was naming people that probably had something to do with Big's death. So allegedly, and I'm saying allegedly, Puffy sent some cars over there, they said, to circle the blocks and to intimidate them, to keep them quiet, whatever happened. Like means you saying people name, we're gonna send some cars over there, and if y'all keep talking, things could happen. But eventually they made a song, and it was a darn good one. But Junior Mafia never really clicked in the mainstream. Lil Kim did. But they were still in the industry. And that's when the shootout came with Foxy Brown crew, Lil Kim crew, and that kind of broke the group up. Lil Kim wouldn't rap. So she did a year because she purged. But she did that year. And from Lil Kim doing that year, she's still strong to this day. But it was a lot of people that stood to benefit behind Biggie losing his life. Jay-Z just blew up after Big passed. Jay-Z, I mean, he was in the game and he was nice, but he was more like Big's son. The Barclays that they built in Brooklyn, that would have been Biggie's thing. That would have been his thing. Biggie would have been the one owning teams, and Biggie would have been the being there. Biggie would have been the richest man in rap right now. But when Big lost his life, a lot of other people benefited from him passing. Jay-Z, Mace, Puffy's Bad Boy quadrupled everything after Big lost his life. Big was a pawn. So when Big was brought to Cali, people within his own circle, people on the outside of his circle, people who was close to him, very close to him, or whatever, people that was around him, they had to know Biggie was going to lose his life out there. Allegedly. They had to know. That's why he was brought to Cali. When I seen Biggie on TV that Friday night, that Saturday is when he went to the museum party. When I seen him that Friday night, I knew his life was in danger then. Because the people kept telling me, when Big come out here, we gonna get him. And when Big lost his life, they said they got him. That's what they kept saying. We're going to get him. When he come out here, we're going to get him. Not so much as Puffy. Because Puffy done brought his way out of it. Allegedly. I got to clear that up. Puffy is so smart and so smooth. It was only one name they were saying, Biggie. They wanted Biggie. And when Biggie made that song, Long Kiss, Good Night, if you listen to the lyrics, man, they saying a lot of them lyrics was towards Tupac. But when Tupac made this song, hit him up. You claim to be a player, but your wife. That was towards Biggie. So did that song cause Tupac to lose his life? Because us Brooklyn people, we sometimes don't directly respond. I'm not gonna say, yo, John Doe, F you. We make little subliminal, we say little slick stuff. You know what I'm saying? And we refer it towards you. But we know and you our target. Yes, y'all know and we will know too. You are target. But we just don't come out and say, we're going to do this and that to you when we catch you. Because we got to catch you first. So why say I'm going to do this and that to you when I catch you? You on point now. Yo, Nard saying he going to do this and that to me. We play it cool. Nah, it ain't no beef. Nah, ain't no beef. Nah, man, we love you, man. Yeah, man, we love you. A lot of Brooklyn dudes be saying that, man. Come on, man, we love you, man. When we know the 187 is on our mind. We love you that much. That's how Brooklyn Cats is, man. The only way we could threaten you outright is if we know where you at, you right next to it, know where to find you, and immediately. Now that's something different. If you know we coming, you look out your window and you see us creeping, or we sending henchmen over there to creep. We sending kids on bikes to circle the blocks to see if they see you so they can report back. That's something different. But if we got to cross state lines to get to you, we're not going to come out and say, oh, we're going to get you when we see you. That make me going to bed. That make me going to sleep. That I can't sleep at night knowing that I threatened you and that I can't catch you. I done threatened this man 5,000 miles away from me. And I know darn well I'm not going to travel 5,000 miles tomorrow to come look for him. So we play it cool. Yeah, all right, man, we love you, man. Yeah, of course. Don't worry about it. That nigga said he loved me. Yeah, I did. That's Brooklyn. That's Brooklyn. When we love you, most of the times, especially if we standing next to you, when we say we love you, those are the final words before we decide what we're going to do with you right there on the spot. So when Tupac made that song, claimed to be a player, but your wife, Biggie made his song afterwards. It's time for you to die with the long kiss goodnight. But that song possibly was made towards one other person because they was talking in the present tense. Tupac was already in the past tense because he already lost his life. So Bad Boy probably had on Biggie singing that song towards one other person, allegedly, and God forbid, himself. Was Biggie singing a song that was made towards him, but he didn't know it was towards him? It's time for you to die with the long kiss goodnight. Listen to that song. I mean, there were songs that allegedly could have referenced towards Tupac, but in the present tense, the present and the future tense, who's that song made towards? Was this man singing a song towards himself and didn't even know it? When he went to the California stations and when he sang that song on the radio, when he freestyled it, I know them Cali boys was like, oh no, this is it. This is it. He got to go. The setup wasn't played. People knew he was already out there. They just waited for him to show his face. And when he showed his face, everybody was in place. And like I said, a lot of people benefited from Biggie losing his life. A lot of people's careers blew up beyond means. People got the money that Biggie was supposed to have gotten. And the only person from out his clique was rewarded was Lil' Kim. Did Lil' Kim know he was going to lose his life? It's a possibility. It's a possibility they all knew, but didn't know when or how or where. Because just for the simple fact, he was out there. Because he was out there. When I went out there, and right before I was ready to come home, like I said, them guys, they wanted to hang out with me like a mugger hugger. They wanted me to hang out with them. The guy called my phone about 25 times back to 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 back. He just kept calling me. No man don't call another man that much unless he owe him money or he want to dust his behind off. Finish him off, put him out the damn pasture. And this was after like 9 o'clock going on 10 o'clock. So he was coming to get me. And then at nighttime, I don't know my way out there like that. I mean, I'll know my way back from wherever I'll be at, yeah. But who's to know? Somebody, like, he probably told people, yo, it's this cat from New York, Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying? From out, he out here. I'm supposed to be, word? Yo, get him. Get him. Let's hang out with him. Let's get him drunk. Let's get him high. Let him smoke all the weed he want. Let him feel comfortable. Let the girl soften him up some. And late night, we gonna get him. And he had a Porsche, so yo, man, don't shoot my car, man. Yo, word, man, I paid a lot of damn money for that car. I'm still paying for it. Now we get him out the car. Leave him on the side of the road. I felt all them vibes. I just couldn't live and I couldn't lose my life out there like that, knowing that my son wake up the next day for school and I ain't come home at night and they call on my phone and I ain't answering. Everybody in California knew the rules. Biggie come out here, we getting him. He's from Brooklyn, what? He's not the grand prize, but we get some street cred for that. You get him to hang out with you tonight, we getting him. Ain't about robbery. Cause I only had with so much money in my pockets. Little gold chain on. They ain't want to rob me. They wanted that street cred. They wanted that Cali comeuppance. They wanted to make an example out of me. That's how I felt in my heart. So when the guy kept calling me, every time he called, my son family he was in the room. They sent him in the room, but they looking at me like, yo, that's not good. They was from New York, but they moved out there. The family used to live down the block from where I'm at now. And then they made it out to California, just went out there and settled. Some of them still out there now. My granddaughter out there. So I still got family in California to this day. You know what I'm saying? My son went out there. He had a child by some girl he met out there. And, I got a granddaughter that's in Cali right now. Shout out to her. She's 13. I love her. That's my grandbaby. Me and her, we talk all the time. She wants to come back to New York, and I want her back here. When she get 18, she said, Grandpa, I'm coming to stay with you when I get 18. You more than welcome. But she got a family out there too. So I'm not rushing her. She want to come out here, find a job, settle down out here. I'm all for it. But had I went out with that guy that night, allegedly, my intuition is telling me I would have had a hard time making it home that night. So while he talking to me, I'm looking at his arms the whole time. That's what would have happened. As soon as he'd have made a funny move, yo, I'm in a fight for my life. As soon as his hands go in his waist, that's it. We in the car. He reach for something. That car is going off the road in the ditch. We all crashing together. We all going to die if I die in here. That was my mentality. I wasn't playing. Nah, man. But him kept calling me. He called me about 25 times. That scared me. And all I'm thinking about is Biggie. I hope he don't come out here. That's what I'm saying. But he was already out there, but I didn't know. So I'm sure when they was calling me, they thinking about Biggie too. If we can't get Biggie, we gonna get him. And them gangbangers, they got a way of putting the word out. Yo, those guys over here got him. Yeah, man, them guys got him. Word. And Cali, they some smooth, cool dudes, man. Too cool for me. I call it killer calm. I call it killer calm. I've met guys. I was once one of them guys, but I'm that calm. And I'm ready to do something. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we say, come on, man, we love you, man. Come on, man, we love you. Niggas ain't up on a gigamajig. That nigga said he loved me. Huh. With the right opportunity, a person will show you how much they really love you. Click, boom. Click, boom. Now, I know I'm a rough dude, but it ain't where you from, it's where you at. You amongst wolves. With the right opportunity, want to tear you apart. I couldn't chance it. I was like, nah. And it was almost time for me to go home anyway, so I just played it close to the crib. Like, yo, I was good. But when I did get a chance to go out, my son's neighbor, she took me out. And no, it wasn't nothing going on between me and her, but she had the ride, and she was able to take me wherever I wanted to go because she knew all the spots where I could be on the low. Just don't tell a lot of people that you from New York, because they're already gonna know that you're not from out here. So I didn't do too much talking when I went out with her. We just chilled, got a couple of drinks. She didn't smoke weed, but she allowed me to get nice. We had a nice time. We sat in the cut in the clubs, and we was out. But had I went with those guys, it'd have been a lot harder than that. Trust me. And that's something, thank God, I didn't have to face. So if I was a marked man, just because I was guilty of where I came from, guilty by not even association, I was guilty from being a Brooklyn, New Yorker. I was guilty. Imagine the man they was looking for. But then after a while, Big was like, man, they ain't doing nothing to me out here. And I know that feeling. Because when I had that hit on my head, $20,000 hit on because I knocked out the drug dealer, this and that. When he lost his life, I was talking junk. a little bit. You know what I mean? I mentioned it. I went places where we used to be at after he lost his life, and people felt funny, like, yo, he coming out the, he's coming out the damn woodworks now. Oh, and so going, he's showing his face. That's how us Brooklyn dudes is. We not too smart sometimes. We got that, what's that word? We want to be seen, and on the enemy, on the enemy's turf, or where they be at or we be at, we want to be seen. So I can't fully get on big case for it because I did the same thing. After after the drug dealer lost his life, people started seeing me, and I was like, yeah, I'm being seen. I wasn't smart. They could be like, yo, we gonna get him for him. The West Coast rode hard for Tupac, and East Coast cats, they wasn't on Biggie's side, because if they was on Biggie's side, nothing wouldn't have happened to Biggie. East Coast would have let them know on their turf. Listen, if anything happened to him, it's gonna happen to y'all. Like when Tupac and them came to New York, who had them under pressure? Nas. Nas had his whole projects out there. Caps was coming in busloads. They already had 100 out there, but once Tupac started talking, 100 more came. Plus Tupac people came. Nas pulled them on the side. They had a talk. Like, yo, Tupac was like, yo, what's going on? Nas, why you acting like that? Nas was like, yo, Pac, man, I love you, man. I love you. I would never disrespect you. Suge left it alone. Suge was like, yo, y'all chill. Suge knew. Niggas don't beat up Suge. They shoot Suge. Suge got shot a couple of times. Akon, them peoples. Fat on Joe Man allegedly knocked him out. That was one. Fat on Joe got the terror squad. You got a whole bunch of Puerto Ricans with knives. Like, you don't want that drama. Like, I seen them niggas personally. I thought they was chumps back in the days, but when I seen the dudes he was running with, Pistol Pete and them niggas, I was like, oh my God. He got them on his side? You better leave that nigga alone. A bunch of Puerto Ricans that'll just chop you up. Yeah, mira. Just chop you up. So Suge knew first he was going to try to beast mode cats on the East Coast. But when he seen Nas, the way they rolled, Suge knew it. Suge was like, yo, can't we all just get along? Suge ain't want no parts of that. So Tupac, he squashed his beef with Nas for that time being. And, thank God they did, because neither one of them brothers deserve anything happening to them. Just like Biggie and Tupac, they ain't deserve that, man. You turn music into a deadly beef. But once Faith got involved in it, once Faith carved her own history into the Tupac Big saga, you knew then you just knew, like, yo, somebody gonna mess around and lose their life for this, man. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Because the woman adds a whole nother dimension to the beef. The Punani. Biggie and Tupac got deadly beef, but they still living. They're going on each other's coasts. His words being passed. Oh, F you. But once Faith went to California, and if you ask me as a person, do you think Faith gave Tupac the skins? As a person, I'd be like, I don't know. She said she didn't do it. So if she said she didn't do it, then probably she didn't do it. But if you ask me coming from the streets, hell yeah, because if she'd have went those on places with me, I would have got it. Now there's something saying now, it's on the internet that she's saying Tupac tried to rape her. Why she ain't say that then? Dead man tell no tales. I don't think he tried to rape her. He probably tried to take her pants off. Probably did. Probably got in there. You know? Me coming from the streets, I say he got it. But me being an honest man and a good person, if she say he didn't get it, he didn't get it. You know? I'll say that. Mm. Yeah, I'm eating up on chicken this time of night. Washing clothes, drying clothes. Pouring me some apple juice. I'm shit, man. I'm up now. But I'm not gonna be on this live too much longer. These YouTube streets is no joke. What happened here? Something always happening. Let me fix this right quick. Excuse me, y'all. Okay. Let me see now. Coming right now. Here we go. Alrighty. And that's the way that went. If I'm if 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 I'm from the streets, cause the streets are the streets. Yes, he got it. But if I'm an honest man, cause a man always want to make an excuse for the girl. You never want to believe that your girl gave her pool 90 up to your best friend or your worst enemy. You never want to believe that. One thing I learned, because I have cousins, and I sat on the bench with chicks. Women could put in some nasty work. I'm telling you. Women could put in some nasty work. Some nasty work. They could put some nasty work in. I'm telling you. If they really want to, they could put in some nasty work. Some nasty work. I was listening to YouTube tonight, and this young lady and this young man got their little beef. The dude, he put in some nasty work. I ain't gonna lie, he did. But the woman, she put in some nasty work too. Some nasty work. But I'm not gonna go into that. But when a woman want to put some nasty work in, especially if she's equipped to do it, any woman could be equipped to do it. When an opportunity arises, they could put in some. Your woman could put in some nasty work, kid, and that's what Faith did with Tupac and Big. Coming from the streets, allegedly, you could say Faith got them both taken out. The Punani. My man Art, God rest his soul. He used to hang out with Raekwon from Wu Tang. They used to rob cats together. He died from this chick. He had beef with this dude over this chick. And I never forget what he said, man, I ain't dying for no darn bitch, man. I ain't dying for no bitch, excuse my mouth. But who he died for, that same chick. Her ex-man was hiding in her crib, and when he knocked on the door, the dude opened the door and shot him like 15 times. Emptied out a whole clip on him. Boom, 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 boom. So once Faith carved herself into that Biggie and Tupac beef, and she will forever be known for that. Historically, when you think of Faith, you don't think of her song, Soon as I Get Home, and all of that. Even the song that I had y'all look at today, the 10 Wife Commandments. She's known for inserting herself and carving out her own place in that Biggie Tupac beef. And I know women can be very jealous when a man is out there making history by himself. Biggie, shorty, like when I'm doing good and I'm happy, especially back in the day, she used to get mad if I'm chilling in places and we having a good time. She used to come make a scene in front of all my friends and stuff. Like I had to get up and leave. I hated her for that. I'm playing baseball one time. We in a tournament, softball tournament. She pushes my son. He's in a stroller. She pushes him on the side, and she looking at me and came out in left field, ready to start a brawl with me. I had to quit right quick, like then, and they had to beg her, they had to pay her, like please, like if we don't have him, we gonna lose this game. Y'all was calling him to come out here today. She thought they was calling me to come meet a girl. The girl was on the benches, but none of them was mine. We trying to win the softball tournament. They needed my home run skills to win the game. She came in the middle of the field during a softball tournament. Right? So that's why when she knock on the door, I don't trust Biggie Shorty to this day, because she see me, she know I'm interacting with males and females, damn the males, but the female, she know I'm interacting with different people. And she can start saying stuff in the background, make it be like, yo, yo. She can embarrass me, you know what I'm saying? I avoid that. Like, nah, I don't want you messing this up. Like, you mess this up and be very mad at you, you know what I'm saying? I might go out and don't come home for a week. Like, I get on my bullshit, you know what I'm saying? And you wanna, you know what I'm saying? I remember this chick I had back in the days. My homeboys used to try to rap to her, right? So my mother, she used to go. We had this little home up state, and she used to go up there on the weekends. So I had the crib. So my homeboy used to try to talk to my own chick and shit. So we all up in the crib playing cards. I told him, I said, yo, you go ahead, go in the back. Take her in the back now. You know what I'm saying? You know you good. He's like, nah, I ain't gonna take in the back. Nard, nah, B. I'm like, but you be trying to talk to her behind my back though. You got the opportunity. I ain't give a fuck shit. Excuse my mouth. And plus I was smashing his chick. So you might as well. I told my son I'm hitting on yours. What? Come on, son. You think she ain't tell me you was trying to rap to her when I ain't around? Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm giving you respect, so I'm hitting yours. You might as well bring her over, tell her action. Nigga heart was broke. That's the type of dude I was. So learning from women back in the state, back in the days, I understood to respect the jokes. How women could really get grimy. You want to sleep with my friend, you want to sleep with my enemy. It almost caused me to lose respect for women in a lot of ways. So when Snoop Dogg and them came out, it ain't no fun if my homies can't have none. I had that mentality. And when they called him bitch, and what's that song? He was sucking the next nigga's dick. Yo, I was living by that mantra. Like I was starting to look at women that way. Yo, chill, bitch. Chill, ho. I was starting to look at them that way because I expected it from them. So if a chick wanted to fool around with my homeboy or my enemy, by me feeling that way towards them, it made them feel bad. It almost shamed them to do it. That's the way it was. That don't mean a woman is bad. A man know how to hurt a woman his way, but that punani know how to hurt you another. I'm gonna cut this one short. I got like 5 minutes left, but I like to thank everybody. Catch the replay, yo. I'll be doing good on the replays. I ain't even gonna lie. I got this other video that should be out early in the morning. I want to start looking into other stuff as well, like you know, uh, this young lady was pushed on the subway tracks, and I got the story already made. I'm just gonna wait till I finish this live and go over it again and make sure everything is right before I post it. But I want to start looking into more newsworthy, newsworthy current events, and like I said, I want to expand my YouTube content creations. I don't want to be on YouTube. Everybody's saying it now. I don't want to be on YouTube and I'm beefing. I'm beefing. Without you, people so used to you beefing with people that when you try something else, you're not gonna get that many views. Like I could go up here right now and I could curse a couple of people out right now and have my numbers lit. But I know what I'm doing in my heart, my numbers gonna be lit anyway once that day comes. I already know it. So I'd rather stay where I'm at and build myself. It's all about building instead of asserting myself into situations, forcing the numbers. I'm not gonna force the numbers. Damn, I only got this many numbers, so let me curse this one out on here, curse that one out, and my numbers arise. The subscribers, all right, they like a good drama, but they also like to be fed positive stuff. But I'm brave enough to make the attempt to feed them that positive stuff. So I'm looking into more stuff in these YouTube streets to further upgrade my content and make myself better. And I'm gonna have to be patient with it. You know what I'm saying? Perhaps my content to reach other people that's interested in stuff like this here. A young lady was pushed on the subway tracks earlier today, and a lot of the news media don't have the guy's picture as of yet. By tomorrow morning, they'll have it. By tomorrow afternoon, they'll have it. But I have it now. Social media is the way of the world, man. When they catch that guy, I'm gonna be sitting in the courtroom. I'm gonna be outside the precinct. Stuff like that, you know. I want to be more. And with that, you have a good night. I got some studying to do, some content. I got a couple hours. I'm turning my lights out at 3 a.m. I got to get my food out. I don't even want that food. I'm just gonna put the food up. I'm not even hungry no more. I might eat. I don't even want a turkey sandwich. I don't want no bread. I don't know what the hell I want. I'm just gonna drink me some juice. I got the tub on water that's been sitting in there. So I'm gonna go sit in the tub. I'm gonna take my ass to sleep by 3 o'clock, 3:30. I'm gonna be out. I'd like to say goodnight to everybody. Thank you for coming in. Catch that replay. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad I'm one of the ones that revolutionized the Cash App. Because when people start giving out that Cash App like that, I'm one of them who helped revolutionize the Cash App. That Cash App gonna be worth it. You gotta feed the people the right stuff. You know what I'm saying? The Nard is out. Peace. Mm. Having trouble connecting. Please check your internet connection. See, you don't want to cut off. See that? You don't want to cut off. See that? Excuse me. Oh boy, I'm tired. Excuse me. Oh boy. Soul is wicked.